Yes, yes, y'all. Shout out the banana family, y'all. Can I get some brains in the chicken? A little bit of brains up in the chicken chat. One ticket time, y'all. You guys to love the banana family, y'all. We don't put up with none of that nonsense, son. Each and every one of us, we is willing to say, drop a deuce on the chesticles, each and every one of us, because ain't none of us got one deuce juice let the gated given our typey wipey son. That's right. Can I get some bananas? My homegirl Jessica, the good witch, just got me on that money, son. I just seen what she said. Yeah. For real, y'all. Banana family don't give no douche juices, son. Hell yeah. All right. Back to the regular schedule. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket time. Look at it, looking like stream elements kicking back up in this money, son. Fake Frank. No one cares, Fake Frank. Suck on a Valspar toe. No one cares, Fake Frank. What we got is we got a little bit of no douche juices in the house. Dipey wipies done gone off at a backsplash. And no one cares, Fake Frank. Why are you so obsessed with Frank? You ain't trying to get that Frankfurter, is you, Fake Frank? You trying to duck and dodge that Frankfurter, huh? That's right, Fake Frank in the house, son. You trying to duck the fade, huh? Try to duck the fade. That's not the way you was supposed to conduct your conduct, son. You was supposed to catch that fade, get backdoored, get clam slammed, and then have the drama llama charge you child support, son. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. Unless you trying to mess with the crypt keeper, trying to tell Skip that his bony's a little bit larger than average, having these baby mama drama llamas, whoop, whoop, tried to have these baby mama drama llamas diverge along how many tickety times they really do muff dive on the hours, on the clock of the tickety tick times of where their Apple Watch starts to tell them that they need to take a drop of deuce. Somebody get that camel toe, one of them laxative sons. We need that money spewing out like the fountains of Wayne, son. We need to know about Stacy's mom and what's giggity going on, son. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that's some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. Unless you down with consensual cannibalism. Peekaboo. Then you eating beef sleeves like Richard's wife. Let me know how many multiples. Oh, and El Whooshy. I got you, son. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Meow. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains, y'all? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Meow. Can I get some brains, y'all? I ain't got no moo brains. But I got my rows and we fixing to hit multiples. Throw them shockers and them blockers, y'all. Doesn't matter if you like that old shocker, that new shocker, that nanner shocker. How many beef sleeves is it gonna tickety take for Richard's white to bust off that backsplash, off that clam slam before a diggity downtown Richard round turns to where Dirty Sanchez has to get called for the child supports up on the stickety stand. Hola, mi amo Z. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. I tried to tell Skip this chills. Skip don't have no chill up in his bony bonelessness. It's ruthless. His bony ain't got no chill like my bony. His bony over there trying to cost more child supports. At least me and my bony trying to encourage y'all to stop finger blasting them diggity thumbs up. Hola, mi amor. Good to see you're still breathing. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket at a time, y'all. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains, y'all? If you maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. You trying to send that drama llama to have beef with the unicorns. We already knows this, monies. Nosy has exposed y'all multiples and multiples tickety times, y'all. The unicorns wants no smokes with gravities. The drama llama wants no smokes with gravities, yet y'all persistently persist to get the preparation nations and the moisture levelizations to raise to where Shane's mama will never get, son. Peekaboo. That's why I need some free Shanes in the chicken chat. One ticket at a time, y'all. The clam blaster in the nose is the way the slam has to giggity goes. Nosy knows that money, son. Why you think we gotta bust out these roses, son? We got to get them finger blastings, busting off the multiples of the bone, chickity chain, in order for your boy to have to owe these child supports, dog. I'm trying not to owe these child supports, but the clamor slammer and the Alabama hammer got my dirty driver in this is having to turn my Phillips head screwdriver into where I gets my flathead turning sideways, contradictories to where my dictation this is in the dictionary of the clam slam actually has to go dig down. Shane's mama. Can I get some free Shanes, y'all? You know them golden turds come out my diaper wipey looking extra nicely, y'all. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? Baby mama's trying to pay child supports all the tickety time while the finger blasting of the tickety thumbs up goes off the bone chain all the tickety time. Trying to get Boney to bust off the bone chain to indeed induce the reductions of the pregnancy rates of yard births, costing me more and more child support, son. These baby mama drama llamas getting FedExual to your boy on the regs. I'm talking about finger blasting ass up is not what we need them to do, baby mama drama llamas. You should poop the coin and then tell me how much to invest. Then I will encourage everybody in the chickity chat to invest in said douche juice. If you maybe know somebody. If you maybe know somebody. If you maybe know somebody. That's right. The poop shoot corn is a short drop from gravity, from the douche juice caboose, from the anal plug to where gravity wins and it hits the toesy woesies. Even Nosy knows this. On the rose, son. Don't invest in Skip. That's a bad investment. Peekaboo. Invest in Valspar instead. The Valspar coin, the most douche juicy coin you could get on the interweb. It will tease your tazos. It will tickety tickle your nippy slippy. It will bust your bitcoins. We's talking about that Valspar, the number one op of a posination. This is Skip fans in the house. No, we need to get them encouraged to buy the Valspar coin, sons. Nah. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. He needs a TV to the face. That's right. That's right, chicken chat. Skip could not agree with y'all more. First time Skip ever agreed with y'all. Chill, Skip. Skip. He was trying to agree, but he started busting them multiples. He's now wearing a zombie coat brand WYP. He be busting them multiples off the bag splash. His bag splash, look at it, looking like tartar sauce on a clam slam of a happy birthday that we just celebrated with this nice old girl that did not even smash no pies, but she dropped a deuce in her garage, which was close enough to a parking lot for Shaboy. That's right. Get some free Shanes up in his money, son. Tell him, Skip, we need some free Shanes, y'all. Skip, what happened to your eyeball? He just made me lose the gravity. The Plinko guy. I just reattached you to the douche juice. You know, man love sends Boney up. Bones down, shockers up. I just reattached you, dog. Now you busting like that rose up in the multiples. Now you losing the gravity, son. What's going on, Plinko guy? Skip's fault. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? They are. Why you think they trying to implant my implants? I'm trying to get reductions. And next thing I know, I went from double A's to triple C's, son. Plug me in, dog. The chicken ran off with my Rose Charger. I'm running this money from monthlies ago, son. Plug in my charger. Somebody get me ready to go, son. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket at a time. Well, this is the dark side. This is my ovipositor. This is Nosy. We will try to inform you about what pops up in the morning. Ticket at time. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Llamas in the lake make Shane's mama a little more moist than priorly known to gravity. Can we get some more llamas up in the lickety lake, y'all? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? And can you reduce the amounts of finger blasting ass sub? Finger blasting ass sub is only gonna get my moisture levelizations to raise and make the morning time pop up a little bit prematurely. And I told these baby mama drama llamas that I was gonna lick it last longer than 1 minuto and have larger than 1 inch. I can't do nothing about the inch, but I could do something about the minuto as long as y'all stop tippity tapping, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. Look at it, litness. That's the litness test of how many tickety times it takes you to finger blast. My fart box is going to get you the better answer, the equation, the self-equations, the diggity downtown reach around, my friend. Peekaboo. Unless you're trying to get that whooshy for that cushy tushy for how many tickety times it takes to finger blast that fart box. I farted on your clam slam. The guy behind me is your mama. Shout out Shane's mama. El whooshy. No Toro, no. El whooshy. Meow. Meow. What up? Whoop, whoop, son. Peekaboo. If you getting elevated the way little baby zombies getting elevated, can I get an El whooshy in the chicken chat, y'all? El whooshy. Meow. Can I get some El whooshy, son? This message was not approved by Skip. He lost all his eyeballs going diggity down on my camel toe while he was trying to appreciate that money. Look at how much I've been giggling, son. El whooshy. No, Toro, no. El whooshy. Moo. That's right. I need eyeballs straight diggity down on my camel toe. Nosy knows that you is liggity loving each ball that gets inserted it not now into each hole, regardless of where the regardlessness of the finger blasting them diggity thumbs up and finger blasting that ass up is gonna get the L whooshy more tushy cushy pushies. Can we stickity stop that chicken chat? L whooshy. No, Toro, no. El whooshy. Meow. My trolley-olio is liggity looking like you getting more moist than Shane's mama. Welcome to the dark side. Can I get some brains? Get the childrens out their rooms right now, son. Peekaboo. I thought I had told you that a reminder of a diggity downtown reach about is gonna giggity get that ass liggity lick with a new. That new be hitting harder than that whole new. Shockers than blockers. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. I'm trying to find out what's gonna clam slam out my oldest dumpster. Look at this money. Skip goes to bed in that piece. You know how much clam slam is busted on a crusty truffle butter shuffle on that backsplash, son? Shoo. Peekaboo. Somebody gonna have to be owing child supports at the end of that money, son. That's right, we keep it 100 over here, son. Stan Frank strong in his money. Tell them drama llamas that the ops could pull up at any tickety time. My Hava Pods is freshly loaded with Nerf balls. I'm ready to bust. I got 2 nuts and I'm almost out of bubble gum. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. My cardiac resonance says it only has to diggity do a downtown reach around unless you're going to take my pulse. And then that means you got to lickety lick both ends of my butthole. The front and the backside, son. Bedless of Frank. I thought I was done with this backflip, son. Now I got more backflips to diggity do. How I'm looking like a Sherpa in the Herpes Mountains and doing backflips of Frank. Now my avapaz is busting Nerf balls straight up the front side of my whooshy, son. El whooshy. No, Toro, no. El whooshy. Moo. I do enjoy that fuzzy more mooiness as sounding like you was in cahoots with the drama llama chickity chat. Peekaboo. How many peekaboos does it tickety take before my diaper wipey got to get a little bit more less indigestions before the Malox has to kick in with my Lanta and my Midol stops giving me a headache? We keep it 100 over here. El whooshy. No, Toro, no. El whooshy. Moo. Can I get some brains, y'all? Oh, yes. It is a little different, ain't it? Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. Don't giggity get me going, Skip. Skip, don't even giggity get me going, son. We already had howlers with the bell sparness, Skip. Don't get me going, Skip. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. I diggity do this on your front porch, on your corner. I can flex my hustle muscle as long as you stop finger blasting that thumbs up. I can also inform you where to get that rose for that low liggity low price of $6.99 a trying to not have to pay that extra mentals of the free shipping and handling they got at Smellmo Vision, son. And they also have avopies, just in case you were wondering, Grandma. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. Moo. I tried to smuggle some of them giggity glizzies into Mexico. They turned me around for a downtown reach around. I had to clam slam Shane's mama's back in order to get back here to the United States of Miracles. Next tiggity thing, I know. I'm up in the banana family. Can I get some bananas, y'all? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. We keep it 100 over here on the dark side, son. I am the definition of the definitions of the definitions of how, where those words start from. Keep it 100, son. I think I got some pubes on my cheek. I am the Banana King. Oh, welcome back. Wait. Welcome back. Can I get some brains, y'all? If you maybe know somebody that has some brains, can I get some brains up in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. Unless you want to spam a banana family, and then we're gonna say hello like bonobos. That's the way we keep it 100 in this money, son. We keep it 100 by hanging on to our news. Like we clinging from douche juice to douche juice, from tree to tree, trying to spread our seeds and collect more baby mama drama llamas and a little bit more child support, son. These baby mamas be trying to get me to pay child supports when they's already need to back pay me on my backsplash of the amounts of child supports they be owing, son. We got all the answers to no questions all the tickety time. We keep it 100 over here, son. Why you think I'm looking so fresh to death in the pitly range, son? Do you shave? How many times you put bubble gum in your butthole? Have you ever even waxed? What is the biggest time you ever busted on a backsplash before you had to get millimeters re-loaded and ingested into your booty hole, son? We have aerodynamics going on in the diggity downtown reach around. Why you think we pumpkin chucking up in this money? I am diggity doing everything you wants to do, but is too scared to do what your new. Maybe you know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? We starving, son. You just might just flash me in your bony and then tell me where to cash app you, because you already sent them bony pics to my snatch chats and I did not appreciate that, dog. I told you don't send them. And you finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. Everybody finger blasting that sub, and I told you not to diggity do that, money, son. That's right. Bony pics, keep it 100 in the chicken chat. It's fresh to death. Shaved to the knees and the elbows. I even shaved my toes. I shaved the tip of Boney. Look at him. He's looking fresh to death. Bones down, shockers up. So is them golden douche juices coming out the backside of my diaper wipey, trying to keep it 100 multiplying by the fires of how many tickety times all fires could even finger blast that tickety thumbs up is a been about to be against the rules. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. There is very something wrong with each and every one of y'all trying to finger bang them fart boxes when I told you to stop finger blasting. Y'all keep, but a finger bang is different than a finger blast, Z. Peekaboo, can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo, who put Skip's cough in there? Where is my nails at, Skip? Chill, Skip. Skip, chill. We trying to keep it 100 for these people. Chill, Skip. Where is the nails for this coffin, Skip? Somebody get me some nails. This coffin's all in the way of my El Whooshy, Skip. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Meow. Meow. You finger blast that fart box, I think is how you become a member. Then you do a backflip for Frank. Then the next thing you know, you get a free ovipositor in the mail. Nerf balls are not included, y'all. Can I get some brains? Peekaboo. Somebody give me some nails for Skip's coffin. We need to nail that money up. Skip, you getting off the bone chain with that money, son. Chill, Skip. Skip. Why y'all keep getting them all fired up? Y'all keep getting them fired up, y'all. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Meow. Meow. I thought we was gonna try to Katie calm his dead ass that down before the drama llama had to bust out the bone chain. Next thing I know, Pony over here looking like he's having it made in the shade at the beach while I'm trying to finger blast in El Whooshy. And y'all, my camel toe looking fresh. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy, you gonna talk douche juice about this camel toe, son. You might want to kegel in the morning time. I ball, look at this camel toe. I ball straight on that camel toe. Look at that money, son. You really want to talk douche juice? Peekaboo. You might want to get some nails for this coffin, Skip. You'll keep on knocking. Skip, get some nails for this money, son. W-wipey giggity gang in the house, son. Whoop, whoop. Can I get some brains? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? My favorite lunch meat is tube steak. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Mew, you got some steak in a tube for me, or are you just gonna like leave glizzy on a platter for Shaboy? Cause my glizzy blaster done got taken away by YouTube, son. And I need some giggity glizzy in my liggity life, son. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Mew. You know them golden douche juices pop out my camel toe. Just the same way the clam slam goes in. Somebody give me a toe to suck on because Nosy is about to get a little bit invasive and my avapaz does not appreciate that. Nothing. Can I get an El Whooshy one tickety time in the chicken chat, y'all? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Mew. That's right, chicken chat. Y'all keep being naughty. You know I like it when y'all naughty, y'all. Naughty. Oh, El Whooshies. El Whooshy. No, Toro. Peekaboo. El Whooshy. El Whooshy. El Whooshy. El Whooshy. El Whooshy. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat one ticket time? Unless y'all gonna keep being naughty. And then get them eyeballs straight on my camel toe. They talking about I can't queef through the front side the same way I queef through the back side. I tell you, my backsplash be getting messed up as front as my belly button, son. Underneath the snuggly wuggly tugglies of the rough and tuggles of how many tickety times I really got to deal with wine at the Waffle House. Naughty. Can I get some El Whooshies in the chicken chat one ticket time, y'all? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. Finger blasting the sub is not a liggity loud yard bars. Naughty. You know that. I know that. You know that. They know that. I know that. That finger blasting that thiggity thumbs up. Finger blasting that sub is gonna make my moisture levelizations raise. Bony pop off the bone chain. Then y'all gonna be coming asking your boy for child supports in the morning time. Peekaboo. I do not have enough clam slams, enough to diggity do, enough child supports for all of y'all. Y'all know that there's 53 finger blasts in that diggity thumbs up. I ain't even got 2 dimes and a nickel to rub together before my crusty truffle butter shuffle starts to get moistened. And next thing I know, Shrek and the Lord Farquaad going to war over Donkey in my baby wifey reign, son. Peekaboo. How many tickety times I got to tell y'all? That's naughty, YouTube. Naughty. Can I get some brains, y'all? Clam slamming all the times. Trying to clam slam the best clam slam before my drama llama has to pick up both of my roasted nuts and tell Santa Claus, when can I giggity get my birthday present, Santa Claus? Today is my birthday, and I deserve my presents when I am ready to sit on a new Santa Claus. You think I'm just gonna sit on your lap and rub and tug when you're bony busting golden douche juices out the backside of your diaper wifey? Peekaboo. I'm trying to get my happy glizzy gobbling on for Thanksgiving, y'all. How about y'all? Are y'all ready for that glizzy gobbling this Thanksgiving, son? Naughty. Can I get some brains, y'all? Somebody get Skip a nail for this coffin. This coffin needs a nail in it, Skip. We ain't just trying to throw used lava pies, used Nerf balls, all our used toys, Skip. No, Skip, we ain't using that for free. Skip, chill. He's over here thinking that he's Hulkamania. It's ready to go diggity down like we clam slamming. And we's out here banana family in this money, son. Can I get some bananas in the chicken chat one tickety time banana family? That's right. We stay Frank Strong in this money, son. Why you think Boney got the goggles on? Eyeballs. Why you think we get Frank Strong in this money? Backflips for who? Chickity chat? Backflips for Frank. Somebody better throw this nail in his coffin on Skip. Skip. Get back in your bed, son. It's bedtime. Get off of Fortnite. Get off this lickety live. That's naughty. Get your eyeballs off my camel toes, Skip. Look at that money. That's a sight for sore eyes if I ever had herpes sense. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Finger blasting that sub is known to be allergic in 50 states of disillusions here in America. Unless you having an whooshy moment, do not finger blast that sub. Finger blast that sub in the morning time when you have a little bit regretlessness. That's what's gonna giggity go on your screen. El whooshy. No, Toro, no. El whooshy. Mew. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat one tickety time? Unless you trying to gunly with the rusty shackleness that says, where you gonna tickety tie my toes to your nose and then suck up underneath my gooch. We do not need that to happen. My diaper wipey is plenty moist. That's why I need some free Shane's in the chicken chat for Shane's mama's moisture levelization, y'all. Free Shane. I need some free Shane's in the chicken chat one ticket time, y'all. For Shane's mama. For the armpit hairs of everybody that does not put bubble gum in their gooch. Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side. I want your tube steak. Can you deliver it? Do I need to pay extra shipping and handling if I handle it a little bit more? Can I just get free shipping while I handle it a little bit more? Maybe I even handle it with my hustle muscle. Maybe I make Boney your new neck master. Maybe we could diggity downtown, reach around, contract, negotiate some of this money, son. Staying Frank Strong up in his money, son. That's right. Turn the phone off and get your El Whooshy on, son. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Meow, meow. People act like they stumble upon zombies are hungry, like Dipey Wipey got the crunchy turd nugget popping out the backside when the turtle head's flowing, when you had to have dropped a deuce, some type of log up in the toilet in order to liggity land here in the first place, son. Like this is an accidentes. Like, oh, I don't even know what happened. How did I end up here? Ain't no brains here. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hold on, man. I'm gonna see. Welcome back to the dark side. I can't change my cotex. I'm wearing a diaper wipey. Aunt Flo's been visiting for a month. I think you've seen my backsplash. If you haven't, you should watch some of my short videos. My backsplash adventure goes on in all these short videos, and they're going off the chain like nobody's watching them. So if anybody could really watch one of them, I mean, it looks like it looks like Valentine's Day when you open up the card and then they got the hard heart candies over there, and then you break your tooth, and then the hustle muscle knuckle shocks loose, and then you throw that shocker, then the block, and you lose the gravity. Whooshy. No total, no. Whooshy. Meow. Meow. Finger blasting that thumbs up is raising the interest rates of the moisture levelization that Shane's mama needs to get that raise at her whooshinesses. Can we stop that? We do not need her getting a raise. We need her little baby boy to be free. Can I get some free Shanes in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. Free Shane. Free Shane. Hana whooshy. No Toro, no. Whooshy. That's right. We keep it 100, son. That's right. Free Shane in the chicken chat, y'all. You ever send your avocados lighting off while the eyeballs is popping out, and next thing you know, you got your butt chundering going a little bit. It turns out you turned the avocados on while you were doing backflips for Frank, trying to whooshy. Whooshy. No Toro, no. Whooshy. Meow. Meow. Yeah, it lights up. It shoots Nerf balls. Peekaboo. It does a lot of diggity dang, son. This is the dark side. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Oh, I'm Mozzie. Welcome back to the dark side. Y'all keep being naughty. Going diggity down on my clam slam while my camel that balls straight off of my clam slam. That balls up in the chickity chat. While I was trying to reapproach my appropriations of how many tickety times the turtle heads be popping on my clam slam while y'all keep finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. And also, anybody caught finger banging ass sub in this liggity live is going to get put on grandma's naughty list. And that means the Keister Bunny is not going to show up in your Keister hole this season. The Keister Bunny is about to go diggity down like the Cadbury eggs, and you're going to be mouthfuls of cream, son. I'll speak properly as soon as you sit on my noo-noo. Learn me how to speak properly, principal. I've been naughty. Can you learn me? I could take my vest off. Welcome to the banana family, Purple Hound. Think of blasting ass sub is nothing. Yes, y'all. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket at a time. No, I'm not from New Orleans. You could learn me as good as you could be naughty with me. I mean, maybe Maybe if you be naughty with me, maybe I could learn something a little better because I ain't got no brains. I'm searching for brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One ticket at a time, y'all. I like the way that looked. That looked good as far as the video thing. 151 rum, pineapple juice, and Malibu, caribou, get them all numb. My drug of choice is your tongue on my butt, and then my butt on your tongue. Let's do that thing. Can we get some stitches? How many buddy wants a human centipede with your boy? What's happening in Australia? Can I get the winning lotto numbers, Australia? Y'all liggity living in the future, son. Can I get them winning lotto numbers? Jackson, Tennessee. All right. It's time of the show where y'all let me know where y'all at. Hola, mi amos. Y'all kidding aside. Australia, what up? I'm in Snitch again. I'm out. We are broadcasting liggity live from Muskegon, Michigan. Live from the ski in the biggity bottom of the trenches. That's not like, Detroit or Chicago, but it's still the trenches nonetheless. Where y'all at, y'all? Thank you. Hell yeah, y'all. Thank guys for laughing and tippity tap in. Where in the world y'all from? We got Australia in the house. I see the numbers, the analyticals, of the snitchuals, and it tickety turns out only 60% of us really live in America. That equals to today I thought we was gonna pass the million again, but it's still the holiday weekend and kids going back to school. So, but this week we're gonna go back past the million. And that equals to 60% of a million equals that's a whole lot of motherfuckers that ain't watching in America. Where y'all from, y'all? Don't be ashamed if you live in Indiana. I got friends in Indiana. Texas. The coochie in Texas. Well, that's because it's so hot, the moisture levelizations, and they don't really like to change the diaper wipies. Shout out Purple Squirrel. Her snatch, I'm pretty sure it tastes like fruit roll-ups. But I can only talk about my baby mama's drama llamas. I do not know what your baby mama drama llamas look like, sir. We got Canada in the house. Where y'all from, chicken chat? Let your boy know. Nosy needs to know. My chili peppers needs to know, son. Where y'all at? Deutschland. I think that means Germany. I could sell you some. You got to go hit my Printify. We got El Wishy shirts, Keep Breathing hats, all the fresh to death zombie merch you need. San Francisco, what up, though? Holland, what up? I used to live in Holland. Holland, snitch again. Not Holland. But shout out Holland. Heard that Amsterdam's out there. We keep it 100. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody. Peekaboo. Where y'all at in the chicken chat, y'all? We got Florida. More snitch agains. More Florida. We got Alberta's beef. Kentucky. Beetlejuice. Back in the ski. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for finger blasting that $10. You know what that $10 is gonna get? Nothing. That $10 gonna get Valspar whacked with the TV. Who wants to see Valspar whacked with the TV? New people, finger blast that sub, y'all. Finger blast that sub, new people. We about to whack Valspar with the boom tube. Take that, Valspar. Get out of town. Dodge, duck, and dodge. I got a white wipey on right now. I haven't pre-moistened it the way I usually diggity do, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I will. It will be changed different colors before the ending of this particular liggity live, before the filming of the next liggity live. This is performed in front of a packed tent down by the river with yardbirds that have just got. That was Valspar. How dare you skip for Valspar? Well, I know it's everybody finger blast that thumbs up. If you was despicableness to try, your WYP is full. I could come empty it out. My Nunu is prepared to suck the incompletenness that says, I am ready. I am TTG, son. My teeth is as yellow because you had drinking too much cranberries today's. My diaper wipey is full for real too, but you keep finger blasting that thumbs up. Valspar, I already just whacked you with a TV. What are you gonna do, fake Frank? What is you gonna do? Gravity. Peekaboo. I don't know if y'all seen that, but if y'all would have seen that, that would have been pretty good. Oh, we wanna see Skip versus Valspar. Skip, where you at, dog? Where's he at? Skip is rising out of his bed to take on Valspar, son. Y'all really think you could take him, huh, Skip? Think you could take him? Who's gonna win? Who do y'all think is gonna win? Skip versus Valspar. I think you already know. Boney gonna win. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Think of blasting that sub is only gonna get us a little bit more diggity downtown, reach around tiggity time before grandma's much of levelizations rates due to the amounts of tibbity tap in, which is gonna make Shane's mama's much of levelizations go diggity down like my camel toe. Can I get the eyeballs off of my camel toe? Eyeballs up in the chickity check, y'all. Finger blast the diaper wipey as much as you want, as long as you don't finger bang that diggity thumbs up or the sub button. All is acceptable as long as you don't finger blast that sub. Skip versus the TV for supremacy. Skip don't stand a chance, son. Neither does Valspar. That's why you need a diaper wipey to be strapped on extra tightly. Why you think I Kegel? Why you think my camel toe be looking as fresh to death? You guys said Kegel in the morning time, son. That's a fake Frank. That's a fake Frank in the chicken chat. That ain't the real one. Don't let them fool you. They lie in the truth, son. They be lying. They be lying. Why you think that gives that extra minute they lost? Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. Why you think? That's right. Valspar needs a TV. Hey, Valspar. Take that, douche juice. Whooshy. No, Toro, no. Whooshy. You think that these unicorns is just about to suck on baby mama toes without having to pay child supports over my douche juice? You is not the real Frank. You is looking like Frank's upper lip after he got diggity done sucking on Bonnie Blue. The whole money looked like herpes and blue waffles mixed together. Turns out he made a great recipe that day. I like my brownies a la mode. Whooshy. Backflips are who? Backflips are Frank. Skip ain't trying to hear none of this. Money's no more. Chill, Skip. Skip, chill. I still gotta pay taxes. What are you talking about? Not backflips for you, fake Frank. Ain't nobody worried about backflips for you. Look at Skip losing a gravity. Skip just knocked the wheel down. Nice joke, Skip. Fake Frankfurters all lickety live, son. Yeah, I wish that was the case. Skip owes the tax man so much that he's working for $3.99 at the grocery store trying to restock his backflips of Frank. That's right. How'd you know? I don't really want to be a juggalo. I am a juggalo. Whoop whoop. You touched the sub button. That's naughty. I know. Skip lost his eyeball. I know. Is it in Valspar's butt? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where it went. No, I'm divorced multiple times. Thank you for asking. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that's some brains. How I should boy be starving, son. Why is you trying to be my next ex-wife, sir? Shane's mama's lap. I mean, sure, a long time ago. I don't think anybody likes much of their stuff anymore. I mean, a lot of people compare me to Pakalika because I'll be doing my dance moves and things, and sometimes I wear like sock things on my head and stuff. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, for sure I got mad love and respect for Pakalika, but welcome to the dark side. Well, I don't know. One of my 3D printing people is very into magnets and they make magnet things. I could maybe interview them one day if we're really interested in magnets. I'm really willing to go bore everybody with magnet talk one day if we want to really dive into it. We could get all the information that we need if that's really what y'all really want to do. I could play catch with you. Come on. Hut, come on, baby zombie. Ready? Hut. Look, baby mamas. Yardbirds, prospects, baby mamas. I play with my baby zombies right here. Ready? Catch. Ready? Hut. Throw me that ball, baby zombie. Ready? You ready? Throw me the ball, baby zombie. Whoa! Peekaboo. You got a rocket on that arm. Dang, son. Them genetics is looking good, son. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that's some brains. Did you holla at your boy? We starving, son. That's right. We slam dunking the funkins of the dunkins of the triggity trolling. That says how many tickety times it takes for the baby zombies to actually get them scholarships to college. We trying to make college graduation, son. Well, I mean, I'll say R.I.P. to Saint Dog. Turns out I'm as old as you. rolling the trolling bowling. Maybe that means you got a Matty Customs type of thing. Put the rubber mat underneath your teeth before you start to make them wood burning, son. You're gonna hurt somebody someday. That's right. Can I get some free Shanes, y'all? Oh yeah, I mean, hey, no, I mean, yeah, it was a time where I used to really like going to see them in concert and stuff. You know, things I can't say. Things the chicken chat says. I went to go get milk. I did not leave with the milk. I went to go get milk. Yeah, no, there was time. I mean, actually, in all reality, the first time I ever seen Tech Nine was with Cottonmouth Kings, and first time I seen Tech Nine changed my whole live atmosphere of a live show, which is part of what has this live show going off the way it goes off every diggity day. Would not be for Tech Nine saying every word and every diggity thing, that I would not have made my style the way my style is. In all reality. What up, Sammy? Welcome to the dark side, yo. We the banana family. Can I get some bananas in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. Yeah. Now what's going on with just D-Lo and like Chucky Chuck? I don't know. You know, shout out to Tax Man. But yeah, I mean, I've seen everything that's going on there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, shoot. I'd rather just watch Chris Calico react to freaking Frankie the Barber or one of my videos or something on YouTube instead of that style. Although, you know, maybe gotten older and a little more, maybe certain things ain't worth my time, but shoot. Back in the day, I was all about it. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains, y'all? Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. I think we all know that it's pink, baby zombie. What I mean, like, what in the world? What in the world? What in the wide world of worldness is this? Well, if you didn't officially need counseling before this, and this is what led you to believe that you officially need counseling, you're welcome. Guys, throw hands in the chickadee chat banana family. We just help somebody realize that they needs help. That's right. Throw the hands in the chicken chat, y'all. Hell yeah, y'all. Thank guys for laughing. Tippity tap in. So I think on days like today, I might have to change my schedule up a little bit. Due to 4 o'clock. This one hit, right? Like, I mean, ain't no way I can't say this one ain't hit. This one hit. The last one, obviously, I mean, it all hits, but it's a weird time of year, and I think I might need to change up my schedule a little bit. I'm not sure. Usually, as soon as I'm like, it's time to change the schedule, everything goes back to normal. But today I'm thinking like, man, I should have like hit like a 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. I mean, I was available. If I'm available, I'm like, maybe I should have hit one of them times. I don't know. It's definitely a little bit different. Same thing with all this stuff. Like this is a whole new different thing for most of us here since we come from the TikTok realm. And I'm the guinea pig. And oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, every time I'm like, I need to change up the schedule a little bit. Then as soon as I have that thought, it usually goes right back to normal. And so, I might be jinxing it saying it right here out loud in front of everybody, but in all reality, it's probably gonna next week's gonna go right back to normal. Because also in all reality, it's really hard for me to hit any other times than these times. That's part of why I have the wonky schedule that I have. But dang, today makes me think like you should have hit one of them earlier hours. Z like could have hit fucking in the afternoon, the morning time, something. I'm definitely also gonna make an attempt to TikTok again. So then that leads into where do I fit that into the schedule? Shout out to people that said that I was selling out because I did a members only live yesterday, but that was in between the lives, which that's sort of what my plan for some of the other apps are is to do in between this live and that live, behind the scenes type of thing. So yeah, shout out everybody saying like sold out, you're selling out. I ain't watching no more. I ain't watching no more if I gotta pay to watch. I'm like, what are you talking about? You ain't got to pay to watch. There ain't no paying to watch. I mean, you're going to pay to watch. I mean, you can pay to watch. There's no, I'm not going to stop you to pay to watch. I mean, thank you. Costs money to do this stuff, but I ain't going to make nobody pay to watch. There ain't no way of that. Like it's all love. But yeah, shout out all the new members. There will be some member lives weekly, member videos weekly, but it's not like if you ain't a member, you're not banana family. You finger blast that sub, you banana family, son. Finger blast that sub, you want to be part of the banana family. It's as easy as that. Easy peasy. Yeah, you want some extra stuff? I got extra stuff. There ain't no ain't no lack of stuff. I got so much. I'm looking at the computer thing right now. I got so much content that I haven't released that there's no lack of content or laughs or anything like that. I got a lot of stuff that I ain't released on the world yet. I actually got so much stuff. Check this out, y'all. I got so much stuff that there's all these people that are, we'll say, grabbing at my ideas, right? We'll be nice and polite and say they're grabbing my ideas. Where I grab ideas from is not any other source than my ideas. I start plucking ideas of mine that I ain't unleashed in the world yet. I got ideas that, I mean, that's where Contraband Dan came from yesterday. Like, I'm plucking ideas from myself at this point in time, due to I have so many ideas that I'm like, I might as well start grabbing some of these other ideas from these other places, these other plans that I had. Meanwhile, these douche canoes taking my ideas that we already got out here in front of the world, son. I mean, I do got some cartoons. Well, my main idea was a cartoon, but I sort of turned myself into a cartoon, if you can't tell. Oh yeah, well, I mean, you know, with all due respect, I think that some where what has been just plugged lately, I get it. I get it. I've switched platforms, right? Like I'm here on YouTube now, like 1,000,000%. So there's a big wide gap that I have in the other place. There's a big ass gap. And there's been people trying to fill that gap and trying to do what I do. And then, it doesn't really work. But then, this one lady, me and her came up in the same elementals, and the gap is there. Why not fill it? I don't blame her for it, but I just hope that she'll verse me when the day comes where in the next like 2 months, before I get another banana, that we can verse before that. This is the account is gonna be the same name as this account right here. Same name, the same everything. I want to have the same name across all the board on just about everything. I don't know if I'm not exactly sure if I made my kick name the same name as this, but I want to make everywhere where I stream the same name, at least for a couple months, so it's easy for everybody to find, and we could do the diggity diggity thing on whatever platform, whatever time of day I'm going on, and all that stuff. Uh, which shouldn't be too hard. It should be all right. I think I got everything set up. Oh, my life story. Well, I mean, there's too much to dig into. I did the paintless live last night, and then today I just kept on thinking of other stories and other stories that like leapfrogged off of the stories that I told. So like my life story would take about like 5 days or something to tell. Uh, so I mean I could tell stories about stuff like what I'm doing right now, and I could tell get little increments into and what's created zombie and what's made this thing. But yeah, for the whole life story, shoot. Yeah, we had to hang out. We had to hang out for the movie for that one or something. Can you get my real name? If you don't know my real name by now, you haven't been watching that long. The trolls are always saying my real name. Today's your first day. All y'all's the first day. Well, my name, um, my name is always in the chicken chicken chat. It's been in the chat today, actually. Kevin, Leonard. Leonard. Well, that reminds me of a name. Oh, I'm actually like not really on anything. I'm actually sort of just here breathing. Waiting to eat some chili cheese dip. Yeah. In all reality, when I get off and look at it live, I'm gonna use some chili cheese dip as what would some would say my DRUG of choice tonight would be chili cheese nachos or whatever, right? I got chips and chili cheese and that's what I'm looking forward to doing after this live, where most people think I'm gonna do is play Hot Wheels or whatever type of things, all that stuff. Sort of funny. I know the mod squad gets a kick out of it because they see me hunting behind the scenes all the time, and they're like, "We ain't doing this stuff, these guys. I thought that you was about to be doing all this stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm really just a normal guy. I know I have more energy than a normal person. There's something wrong with me. Yeah, shout out to the real stories. Like I went to the bar with my boy Coy the other day, and we were talking, and he watches. He might be watching right now. And he's like, "That look you get in your eye, though, dude. You look like you on that." And I'm like, "Yeah." What that is, is earlier in this live, this money went up to like 500 some people, and it stayed at 500 some people for a while. The amount of people that watch every day, the amount of people interacting every day, that's one hell of a drug. I don't care who you are. That's one hell of a drug right there. Getting hyped, getting all that hype, getting that money while everybody's sitting there. Most people laughing, right? I mean, I'm going after laughter. Some people's just over there hating, all the things that goes into the biggest troll show. But yeah, when I get that crazy look in my eye and all that stuff, that's because I'm feeding off of you guys. And that, I mean, like, there ain't nothing I could put in my body to give me that feeling. Ain't nothing. It's like pure energy. And there's no reproducing that. I've used in the past, I've used things as performance enhancers. And for sure, they've helped me get to where I needed to get to. But I don't need that. I never needed it. I needed it as a thing so that I could tell the story. So that when people say things in the comments, at least I could have an answer that's a real answer because I really been there and I really done that. I didn't really need to be there. I didn't really need to do that. I'm just a hard-headed douche juice that believes that if I'm going to tell the story, I need to have been there. And that's due to the way I was raised and the way I was living. And I'm from the south side of Chicago. And what are you gonna say? You're gonna say you don't know what it's like to be in the trenches when you're up in there, when you still live in the trenches and you're there. So yeah, I'm hard headed, and I needed to know about some of this stuff that these crazy motherfuckers talk about in the chat that I would not have known about. I wouldn't have known about, wouldn't have cared, wouldn't even have any idea. I didn't know nothing about a lot of this stuff or what these guys talk about um, up until I was like, well, I need to tell this story. And the story was the cartoon. The main idea is a cartoon. This is not my main idea, but this is what it is now. But my main idea was a cartoon. And in order for me to tell the story, to tell that story, I needed to go down some clam slams. And I never really had a hard time. It was never really any of the, you're going to lose your house, your wife, your kids, your car. Now, I did lose everything, but I ran away from my house due to a yard bird being dumb. And I got my car crashed into by, I was in a bad situation. And, I got a lot of ops everywhere and situations like that. But it wasn't due to the straw in my nose that I lost all my stuff. All that was sort of beyond my control, but I still own it, and I freaking, you know, I freaking ran away from my house. That's why I ain't got a house. I live in a tent. I ran away from well, I didn't really run away, but I got crashed into and I had to go somewhere. And so I ended up here. And that's sort of how that story goes. And then we end up where we are right now. Where I'm living, LIVIN. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Spamming brains, like this is all it's all about throwing shockers and blockers. Like it's a big part of what Zombies Are Hungry is that it's never a dull moment. Everybody has a place over here. You could spam a brain, you could throw a rose. I understand that sometimes, like people are like, well, I don't know, I you got no money to send the gifts and all that stuff. And that's not what it's about. It's about tibbity tibbity tapping, y'all. It's about spamming brains. It's about the interaction. The interaction is where it is. All of the super chats and all this new stuff, that's all bonus time, right? Like I say bonus time because in all reality, I don't even know how this stuff works, which is the silliest thing. I don't even know how it works. I can show you numbers and I can show you schematics and charts and all that. But I don't fucking know. It's all about tibbity tibbity tapping, is how it started. Then spamming brains, that came next. Shout out Purple Squirrel. And then the baby mamas, baby mama drama llamas, little baby zombies, shockers and blockers, whichever shockers, the emojis, all that stuff. Yeah. All of that is just aspects into the thing. Tibbity tibbity tapping, everybody spamming brains, laughing and doing the thing. That's what it's all about. I tried to add a real live element of a real live freaking thing, and then the shockers came, and here we are. Baby zombie number one, L Whooshy, fucking L Whooshy, right? Like on the L Whooshy, son. L Whooshy. No Toro, no. L Whooshy. Meow, little baby zombie told me today that me and him been knowing each other for 4 years, 100%, 4 years. So you know what I mean? That means the banana family, in all reality, the banana family is definitely 5 years old. 'Cause I was debating with myself the other day about how old has it been, how long I've been doing this, how long has this and that been going, and to hear from Riley this at tonight, that he been my friend for 4 years, 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts. Shit's crazy. It's crazy. Now we've had he's had he's had two different baby mamas, right? I mean, like he been with me so long, he's had to switch baby mamas, but he's still baby zombie number one. Um, that shit's real. It's real, and it's the real deal. And uh, thank everybody that's been with me for 1 day. Thank everybody that's been with me for 10 days. Thank everybody that's been with me for months on the monthlies, leading into years and years, yo. Like, thank you guys. I know there's trials and tribulations. There's a lot of nonsense that goes on with dealing with me a lot of the times. But I'm not the one causing the nonsense most of the time, but I'm caught in the middle of the nonsense. But thank you guys so much. Like, that was the actual realization that, like Riley said, we've been friends for over 4 years because he asked me, they said, how long you think we've been friends? So I knew he had the answer when he asked me. Nah, and I told him, like, I think it's about 3 years. And he was like, no, it's 4 years. Give me the dates and everything. And I was like, damn, dude. My time schedule is jacked up. But that means for sure the banana family is like 5 years old and no ifs, ands, or buts. We're doing this thing bigger than anybody. And any fake infiltrations of some freaking fruit family that ain't the banana family, what kind of fruit is you digging, son? We's the fruitcakes out here, son. We got the bananas, son. We got gummy bears up in our bear breads. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm always consistent. That's one thing that a lot of people, when they want to talk douche juice about me or about the banana family or whatever in the past, whatever the structure's been, as you can't imagine, like my schedule is my schedule. I hit that money. I hit it. I hit it. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very adamant about my schedule. And sort of militant with my schedule for myself. Now, for anybody that's banana family and all that, you know, ain't nothing like shout out Wicked Kiss, whoop whoop, whoop whoop. Can I get some whoop whoops for Wicked Kiss, y'all, on the banana family? She's gonna have to step away for a minute. And she checked in with me, and I was like, you don't need to explain yourself. Nobody ever needs to explain herself to me. Like, I understand that when my dad died, right? My dad died. I had to go to Chicago. I missed the day. There was all this outrage. Then the next week, I got sick. I missed the day. There was all this outrage. Right then and then and there, that was sort of a little like, oh, it's rough. It's rough to deal with when I got to answer 20 comments in the morning when I wake up talking about why did I miss the live. And so, and, you know, my friends see that and they're like, you know, they want to cover all the bases with me, but I'm not like that. I'm like, it's all good, yo. Take your time, get healthy, whatever you need to get healthy. I need you as healthy as you could be. Especially, and I just gave Wicked Kiss a hard time, probably a few weeks ago. I think it's about 3 weeks ago. Because the way, whenever she first, approached me and all this stuff, she's like, I want to be in your live. I seen your live. That money went, and I was like, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I got you, dog. And that was maybe that is probably 2.5 years ago or something. The old fucking yeah, I understand when you know, my team sees what goes on with me and stuff, that they want to be like, hey, I got this going on, and all that, because I sort of have to operate like that. But nobody on my team got to be like, zombie, I gotta check out because of A, B, or C. Um, you know, ain't nothing. All you need to do is like throw me a thumbs up or something. Let me know you're good. That's all I really need. Now, Frank, on the other hand, Frank would be like, "Yeah, I don't come around for a day and you hit me up, son." you know, uh, there's definitely certain people that I mean, and then there's just everybody. I mean, I check in on everybody. Um, that's why when we did the members thing, I was like, throw that snatch in there. We grabbed one person up out of there, and they're now in the banana snatch. Um, I like being available for anybody that wants to know the real stuff. Now I got to filter out the real stuff up in this thing and stuff. I mean, right now, am I really having to filter anything out when there's 41 of us? Not really, but I still probably will filter out a little bit. Fake Frank. Fake Frank. You need to chill, or otherwise the baby mamas are going to get you, son. I'm just talking, man. Oh, baby zombie, no make a baby mad. Glass of Geritol. Dang. Well, that's part of the problem. So I'm just gonna get real candid, right? Let's get ready. Let's get ready to candy glaze this money, right? Like people, oh, oh, you did the membership only thing, right? That's why I was like, Barnard, you've already heard everything that I'm gonna say. Like right now, at the end of these lives, you never know what I'm gonna talk about, right? Nicole tells everybody all the time, like, just stick around to the end of the 4 o'clock live is most likely the time you get me talking for real. But like, yeah, I mean, really think? I mean, I got to at least be half of what zombie is. That has to be a part of me. But there's more to me than that, right? I mean, like, but like for zombie, sure, it's all balls to the wall all the time. But for the guy behind the paint, I gotta break stuff. I gotta make stuff. I gotta figure out ways to do stuff. There's a lot more than if I could just freaking turn the camera on and slap some paint on and all that stuff. Throw a pie. That's what everybody thinks. That's all it is. That's what everybody thinks. That's all it is. But ain't no way. I've hunted things like this down at stores. I'll look at all the dog toy aisles of all the stores I go in all the time to find stuff like this. And that takes a little bit of devotion. It's not every day that one of your crazy girl fans sends you sex toys in the mail. It does happen. But I can't just bank on that. I mean, like, for real. I got to find other things. There's other stuff. It ain't all just about sex toys. Sometimes it's dog toys. That's right. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I mean, like, look at my variety of chickens. My raccoons. Shout out Trash. Trash finally is the first raccoon that got more freaking raccoons than me. Well, I do need a PO box. That was part of what was going to happen when I was gonna relocate not that long ago, and the first line of defense was a PO box and stuff. But yeah, I do. Correct. Oh yeah, they're always gonna take stuff, baby zombie. Don't worry about that. Um, I mean, it's usually the baby zombies that end up freaking calling the banana family chat. Uh, it's usually V, but yeah, one day that thing will ring in the morning and grandma will be there, and I'm usually there. I mean, I think I've only missed about one or two, and we'll tell you the whole history of the long lineage of the ideas getting taken, and that was all we prior to Kendrick Lamar making the Peekaboo song. um and now that song is still, that's like a year old now. And then he made another song. It was only a feature. But yeah, it's always going to be a thing. I had to capitalize on some of this stuff before they capitalize on it. How I do that? What artists I listened to back in the day? I don't know. That yeah. I don't know. The only music I've been really listening to a lot to lately is been listening to a lot of NBA YoungBoy. So that's about as far as music goes. I can tell you NBA YoungBoy. And the other than that, I don't really know right now. Your Frosty Biscuit. Well, no, I'm not an ICP fan. I got put into a thing like, so you know, I'm a leader of Banana Family. I didn't start the Banana Family. I didn't have anything really to do with up until recently. I didn't have really anything to do with the structure of the Banana Family. I just dropped deuces and it was Banana Family. And the whole universe that we surround ourselves with was like, yep, Zombie's the Banana King. I am the Banana King. I mean, that's undeniable. But I got put into other things after that and stuff, and I always play my position. I'm good. I ain't got to be the leader. I ain't gotta be the leader. I'm good being the shortstop. I'm good being right field. I'm good being the point guard, the freaking center, whatever I gotta do, whatever position I gotta play. I'm gonna play my best at that position I could do. So I get put in a lot of different spots and positions, and one thing was in the Juggalo land, and so whoop whoop, I'm a Juggalo, and Banana Family is lying with this thing, and just same thing with all the other stuff that I'm a part of. I get put in these spots, and I just try to play my best position. I ain't always gotta be the leader. I just, I was fortunate enough to be able to become the leader of the Banana Family. And I've been the leader of the Banana Family for over 4 years now, apparently, according to Baby Simon #1. And it's awesome. It's great. It's awesome. I wouldn't want to be the head of any other type of family thing than this. As far as what I've seen and what I've learned and what I've been a part of from all the other stuff. We the best one. I'm not militant at all. I'm not like, you got to put a banana in your name. Ain't none of that stuff. So many people do put bananas in their name. Shout out the Banana Family. My man's was telling me the other day, he's like, I tried to make some promotion video for the Banana Family, and all these people hitting me up talking about their Banana Family. What am I doing? He's like, the Banana Family's so big. And I was like, yeah, it's been big, and it's only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And thank you guys for being a part of the Banana Family, y'all. Can I get some bananas in the chicken chat? One ticket time, y'all. You're seeing a tattoo on my wrist. That was a Frank. They suing me for copyright infringement. Well, tell them to bring it, cause yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. It's a SRH tattoo, but it also doubles as a different kind of tattoo as well. SRH is a fun thing, so that you could say, yeah, it's a skateboarding thing. Skateboarding thing. I could squeeze water out of a rock, but I gotta first take the rock out of the ice cubes in the water that I got on the stove. Elvis dropping deuce. Aliens. Hell yeah, y'all. All the way up. All the way up. All right, y'all. Y'all's crazy. But I need to eat this chili cheese dip. Thank you guys for laughing, tippity tapping, y'all. Till next time, remember, bones down, chakras up. Maybe know somebody